لەم ڕۆژە خۆشەدا لە ڕۆژی دادانی بنیاتی زانکۆی ئەمریکا لە عێراق لە ڕۆژی ئەوەی کە ئەم شارە قارەمانە زانکۆیەکی لێزیاد دەبێت ڕاستە بەری خەبات و ڕێزێکی زۆری خۆمانە دان هەزار قارەمانی خۆمان شەهید بووە لە بڕگایەدا بەڵام دیسان یارمەتی هاوپەیمانان شەرتی کاریگەر بوو لە بەدیهێنانی ئامانجەکانی گەلی عێراق لە ڕزگار بوون.
Here in the city of Sulaimani in 2003, no one expected an American university could be established. The country had just been liberated from a decades-long oppressive military regime during which all aspects of life suffered, including the education system. However, the idea of a liberal arts university was in the mind of one man for a number of years. By 2007, that idea started to take shape. Barham Saleh, a son of Sulaimani and by then Iraq's Minister of Planning, launched the university despite the deteriorating security situation, fulfilling his dream of many years to establish a modern, independent, and non-profit university with a high-quality, advanced curriculum that would focus on developing independent and critical thinking, similar to the outstanding and high-ranked universities in the region, like the American universities in Lebanon, Egypt, and the UAE.
Well, the main visionary was our founder, Dr. Barham Saleh. He is currently president of Iraq, has achieved academic distinction. He has an earned doctorate and respects higher education very deeply as a result. So it was natural that he would see education as a way to help build a better Iraq and build a better Kurdistan region.
In this short period of time, the American University of Iraq, Sulaimani, has become the leading educational institution in Iraq, attracting the most talented of students from all over the country who particularly appreciate its not-for-profit nature. The university not only awards students a degree, but builds their character and equips them with the skills needed to join the labor force.
It was very eye-opening. It was very interesting for us to have activities outside the classroom. Our life was not restricted into the classrooms. I also was participating in the opportunities provided for the students to work on campus. We have internships with the various departments that have so much for us to learn. It gave me more to learn on my managerial side, on communication skills, on my ability to talk to people. So it wasn't just my life on campus restricted into the classrooms of what I learned from the books, from the teachers. It was so much more than that.
At AUIS, students are able to find their potentials, to work on their potentials and build something out of their potential. I was able to start my own student-led youth group, which is a passion of mine beside my my field of study in STEM and in science. I was able to start my own group to establish a managemental system which allowed me with a lot of opportunities, a lot of experiences, which will enhance my performance as a postgraduate in the future.
The location of the university in Sulaimani has deep symbolic significance as it is a meeting point of the main civilizations of the region, Kurds, Arabs, Persians, and Turks, in addition to the plethora of peoples that call this ancient land home, who are reflected in the student body. In designing the architecture of its campus with open spaces, we sought to reflect the university's philosophy, transparency, peaceful coexistence, and enabling young people to determine their future. We strove towards establishing an ethos for the university that encourages critical thinking and finding creative solutions. It is rooted in our belief that the path towards a peaceful and democratic society is based on the principles of good governance and enlightenment. The university is a safe space that allows all of our students to enjoy freedom of thought and expression, to nurture dialogue and become a nucleus for a wider community that espouses similar principles.
Developing different skills lets us to be prepared for another world outside of the university. Now, because of the activities and the internships that we have here in AUIS, we have gained skills and talents that is important for our future careers and future academic life that we want to approach.
The structure and the architecture of AUIS shows, or let's say reflects, its mission in diversity and connectedness to every society. Not only in the local society, you can see from here, from our campus, that you have the diverse community and you have a space that provides open, basically free space. You can be yourself no matter you are from any background.
The difference between before and after AUIS was the doors that was opened in front of me when I entered AUIS. Now, if I done it there, I was not the same person that I am now, because AUIS didn't offer me only education, didn't offer me only the educational environment. It offered me a diverse environment.
The university opened in 2007 with only 3 departments: International Studies, Information Technology, and Business Administration, and only 10 students. Today, there are more than 1,600 students in 12 different departments. Students choose to study at the American University of Iraq, Sulaimani, not only because of the quality of education, but also because of the platform the university provides to understand society, politics, and the economy, and the programs that enable them to develop their own path and to succeed in their lives and careers. Our students have the opportunity to take classes in all of the academic departments before deciding their major, and professors dedicate time and energy to helping students determine their path and learn through discussion, using the latest pedagogy and global educational methods, while strengthening the principles of public service and independent learning. The Sulaimaniya Forum is one of the most important annual events of the American University of Iraq, Sulaimaniya. For the first time in Iraq, Sulaimaniya hosted a forum for dialogue attended by the most influential figures in Iraq, the region, and the world. This is an opportunity for young people to meet and speak with influential figures who play a major role on the global stage. The forum focuses on discussion and intensive dialogue among senior officials and influential political, economic, and social figures on important local, regional, and international political issues, such as the changing dynamics in the Middle East and the world, security and energy issues, and the internal situation of Iraq and Kurdistan. Many influential political, economic, security, and social affairs figures were present at previous sessions of the Sulaimaniya Forum. In addition to the Sulaimaniya Forum, the American University holds an innovation festival launched by the AUIS Entrepreneurship and Innovation Center, AAIC, to recognize individuals who have developed products and solutions that have contributed positively to the development of society in the fields of health, education, smart construction, business administration, trade and humanities, as well as information technology and the environment. In addition to these academic and cultural events, at its core, the university is concerned with humanitarianism and has supported students fleeing from conflicts in the region. Most recently, it opened its doors to host students from the American University of Afghanistan, whose future was in danger after the Taliban took over the country in 2021. Many were able to continue their studies with their colleagues here and continue to work toward their future goals.
When Taliban first came in Afghanistan, I personally thought that my career future and my education has ended. So coming to AUIS and Suli was like a hope for me to restart my education, to finish my education, and then to guarantee my career future. So that's why coming to Suli is really important for me, as it helped me to work for my future and to rethink about my future.
In the wake of Afghanistan's collapse to an insurgent group, we didn't have an abundance of options to continue our education. Not to mention there weren't any options for us as students of the American University to continue our education, because there was not only that we were students, there were a host of labels that were associated to us that could have even endangered our lives. So we had to leave Afghanistan to continue our education. because for us it was no longer about education per se, it was also about saving our lives. Coming to Suli was an experience that made so many doors open for us. We weren't expecting things to get back on track this soon. Things did get back on track very soon, and we are very grateful for that. Yeah, truly.
Today, many American university graduates are leaders in professional and political scenes in Iraqi and international institutions. Using what they learned at the university, they play a vital role in building a peaceful and productive society.
I am an international studies graduate of 2014. I've been a political affairs officer with the United Nations Assistance Mission for Iraq since 2015. Today, I can proudly say that AUIS has significantly contributed to the success of my professional career, and this institution will equip me with the skills, knowledge, and experience that put me on a prosperous career path in international affairs.
With the liberal arts education system, AUIS has opened our eyes to learn across a diverse field of studies. The professionality and the welcoming of AUIS's faculty reflects their centrality in addressing the primary education mission among the university. We were one family. AUIS is one of the very few universities that is very loyal to its alumni network. During and after our studies, AUIS makes sure that we receive the latest job opportunities and available vacancies.
The final result of this is the literal implementation of the motto of the American University in Sulaimani: learn today, lead tomorrow.
هیوادارم ئەم زانکۆیەمان ببێتە باوەشگر بۆ دەرو دراوسێکانیشمان. ئەو تێز و بۆ چوونانەی ڕابردوو کە کوردستان سەرچاوەی نائارامیە بۆ ناوچەکە بە تەواوی ڕەتکاتەوە. ئەو ڕاستیە بسەلمێنێ کە بێت و خەڵکی کوردستان بە مافەکانی خۆیان شاد بن، ڕێز لە بوون و کیان و تێڕوانینەکانیان بگیرێ. کوردستان پێگەی ئارامی و پێگەی پێکەوە ژیان و پێگەی شارستانی داهێنانە لەم ناوچەیە.